Hi, I'm Not Yet Dead, and welcome back to Train Sim World 2. So, it's been a little while since I've done this, and but it really felt like we should do some more. So, I'm just going to focus on Sandpatch Grade today, just because, well, why not? So, since the last one, resume a saved game, explore, right? Okay. So since we last played, now that's not. That's because that's. So how do you get to your journey? What? Don't get it. Okay. Okay, so we've done some of this stuff. So we did the refueling and the yard switching. So we'll come back out, continue the journey. Here we go. That's how you do it. Right. So we've done Welcome to the Railroad. We did morning delivery. Now we've got morning bowl switching. This next. So morning delivery we did. It didn't work very well because we had some issues with the train. But we'll just hit continue. But I've been back and done it since, and it worked a little bit better last time. So I'm hoping that we won't have any issues. I don't know, to be fair, if there's been an update at all. Since, but last time I did it, it worked okay. I did it across a few sessions. That's a bit cool. I must do some East Coast Way on here. I need to kind of catch up with where I was. So they've released some more. So we've now got East Coast Way, Long Island Railroad, Peninsula Corridor, Transpennine. I think Transpennine, and that might be it. I've just downloaded some new ones. Blah blah. Sort some of the cuts in the arrival sidings and the destination tracks. 40 minutes. Okay. Oh grief! I haven't done this for a while. Right. Sounds like we're running. Let's make sure we release all the brakes. Release the brake. Switch through. We kind of want the automatic brake. That's the best one for us to use. There's the horn. Dynamic brakes off. Throttles in idle. Reverser handle in. Looks like we want to go forwards. Of course, we got the new immersive stroke unstroke controls, quote unquote rather. Right, so let's just do a little bit throttle. We've got power. Brakes are off, so hopefully we're going to move. Or have I forgotten something? The engine is counting, but actually there's no power coming through. That we're going to have problems again, aren't we? Right, okay. Don't need the bell, don't need the alerter. Zoom in and see what we got. We missed something here. Rear headlights, no. Don't care about that. Attendant call, don't care about that. Spotter, reverse. Hang on. Wheel slip, brake, sand. These just indicators. Gauge lights, step lights. Need that on. For some reason that's always off. That should do it. Yep. Well, we're pulling power. There we go. Just run through the brakes and double release them, but we just seem to get that squeaky, and it seems to take a lot of power to move, but we are moving. Right, so what we got speed limit wise, looks like it's about 15. Zoom back out. That's weird, that's flashing at me, but I've no idea what it does. It really feels like there's a brake on somewhere. It really, really does. handbrake or something. Got that squeaking, it's very slow. Yeah, I don't know. Oh well. As I haven't thought to check points. So we do come to a stop pretty fast if I take the power off. Which does rather tell me that I think there's a brake on somewhere, but I still haven't figured out what. But hopefully we won't have too many problems. Yeah, we've stopped dead. Good, I checked. Haha, okay. Should be quite disappointed if we do have issues with this. Because I do like this one. Hit him a little hard, but anyway, not too bad. Okay, where we got to go? Stop at location as indicated. So I've got to go to this track here. So that one's wrong. That one's wrong. That one's okay. That one's okay. That one's okay. That one's okay. Should be it. Because this one should be fine. Yep. Okie dokes. Right. Into there. Do that. Release the brake. Power's coming on. Are we going to move? Yes. Ish. But no. Right, okay, so. Oh, this could be disappointing. So put the brake all the way on. Let's try that. Tires look good. Release it. Still nothing. Oh, that's my fault. Sorry, big pardon. It's because I didn't do that. That'd be quicker. Oh, pulling power. I still think there's something wrong with this one. Up to level 5 and it vaguely moves briefly and then stops. Anything above that and we get wheel slip. It just won't move at all. Why not? I did wonder. What does that do? If I open it, presumably means the emergency brake is on, right? Now the brake's definitely on. But bizarrely enough, it's behaving exactly as it did before. So let's close that. I don't know if it's just me or if there's something wrong with this route. We've got lights somewhere. There we go. Those are all on, that looks fine. Headlights, who cares? Dynamic brake is off, throttle is idle. There just doesn't seem to be anything. What's this? Step lights, dynamic brake off, ditch lights. Okay, that's just a light switch. Interesting. Banking controls. Volume, whatever. Want volume, want power. Less brakes. So are there brakes on the trucks? Not so as you'd notice. That said though, what's that? Handbrake released. Okay. So surely that's not it then, right? I wouldn't assume that you'd have to manually go and check all of the handbrakes on all of the trailers, but there's something not right somewhere. This should only take 40 minutes, it clearly isn't going to. Right, these are different. Do these have a handbrake? Is it in a different place? Of course it's on the other side, naturally. I was clearly being a bit optimistic, thinking we could do some of this. Almost feels like I need to go out and come back in. Okay. No obvious signs of any handbrake issues. That said, we could give it up and start again, couldn't we? These things have a handbrake. I don't see one. Brake handle off, dynamic brake off, throttle's idle, independent brake release. I'm at a loss. What was that? Something came up. No? Okay. Wait for that to do its thing. Just keep an eye on the dials. Clearly there are other trains running that seem to be working okay. Right, so reverser into reverse. A little bit of throttle. Power's coming on. We are not moving. At 4 we'll get a 0.1, maybe at 5. Anything above that we'll get wheel slip. So 5 won't give us enough power to overcome whatever it is that's stopping us. We got nothing. Right. Well, we're going to quit now. We're going to start again. We're going to give it another go. And already I'm starting to get irritated by it. It's so frustrating. So what we'll do is actually, let's go into here a minute. Let's go training. Have I missed something? We have done the training before. Can't do with switching those notifications off. Okay, just give me a second.
Packs an efficient 16-cylinder diesel-electric motor able to generate 2,000 horsepower.
Yeah, we know. Can I get in yet? Come on, let's get on with it, because I have done this before. Right.
First off, walk over to the locomotive as indicated.
Okay. Open the door.
Open the cab door and proceed inside. To take control, you'll... Safety always comes first on the railroad. So to start with, we need to let those around us know this locomotive is operating.
There we go.
There are...
Put the reverser handle. Set it to forward.
To the
Set
left
the
is
automatic
the auto
brake
brake, which
to
applies
release.
brakes along the...
Sound the horn.
We're about to move, so make 2 blasts.
Okay.
Now add
So
some
that's all the
power,
notch one.
but not too.
And in theory that's it. It's that simple. So, quick check of all of these. Right, so yeah, that one does need to be in place, but we'd figured that out. That one doesn't matter. Of course, this is the problem, is this is... Yeah, I don't know. Right, so let's give that a go. We'll go back in. Sorry folks, this is a little bit frustrating. Okay, Sandpatch Grey Journey. Give it a go. Ah, so they've released the... I really need to set up those, take off those notifications. That's driving me crazy. I'll try and do that for the next stream. Sorry guys. Keep getting that black block up on the screen. Yeah, so they've set up the Dovetail Live screenshots. So you just press a single button, it's supposed to be, and it just uploads it straight to your account on Dovetail Live, which is pretty cool. Okay, begin. Right, so first thing we notice we need to do is put that on. Release the automatic brake. Actually, you know what? That's not what you did. Do that. We put the lights to bright. Not that that should make any difference at all. We had lights off, that's fine. Spot to reverse, I don't know what that does. Right. Put in the reverse handle. Put the reverse to forward. Now we release the brake. Maybe that's what we did wrong. Cycle through the other brakes. Get dynamic release. Automatic brake. Right, we're there. Okay. And give us a little bit of throttle. But we're at notch 1 with no much. There are 2 engines, but still. We're still squeaking like crazy, but we are moving. It really feels like there's a brake on somewhere, but I don't know where. If there's a handbrake, I can't find it. I have no idea if that does anything. Let's put it to freight, because that's what we're doing. It doesn't appear to be anything else. Right, we did need to change some points, didn't we? Actually, they're all set, so that's fine. Set that one. Same as last time, a little bit more throttle. Made to drive and maintain over the speed limit, so that's interesting. Right, let's throttle back a little bit, 150 yards to go. nearly. There we go. So let's switch the bell off for a start. Right, so now I need to go backwards. So put the reverser, hello, put the reverser in, oh no, so I can't move the reverser, sorry, beg your pardon, should do that. The reverser into reverse. Fingers crossed. Hurrah! Progress. Right. So that one, maybe it's that cutout valve. Don't know. That one. That one. I still don't feel it should squeak quite that much. It still feels like it's got a brake on somewhere. Change to that one. Okay, we're going all the way to there. Right, fine. Cool. We're moving. So a lot of people don't like the new camera controls, but actually I don't mind it. It's I quite like it, and the fact that I don't have to. I always used to get it wrong in Train Sim World, flipping between camera and train control, and now I don't have to worry about that, which is a bit of a bonus. I admit the camera controls aren't quite as fine as they once were, but cool, look, it works. Nice. Sorry, I had to test that. Oh, that's cool. Keep an eye out for that then. We got 400 yards to go. Look, dark. What time is it? 9:46. That's better. Zoom out a bit. Oh, wrong buttons. Again, see, problem is I'm now thinking I'm on camera control, so I need to use the L2 and R2 buttons to control the camera when I don't. Oh look, it's a school bus. A bit late, isn't it? Maybe it's on its way back from school. And it's just disappeared. That's a bit weird. It's just stopped. Okay. Anyway, 200 yards. Throttling back a little bit. This is running much smoother, and no squeaky brakes, or no squeaking anyway. Don't know if they were the squeaky brakes. I'm actually going to need to put some brakes on. Well, that's interesting. So that's pretty much the first time ever I've needed to actually put brakes on. Objective complete. Okay, now what? Oh, stop at location. Yard track 20. Right, so I need to change this one then, I think, right? Yep. Okay. Okay, no. Oh, this is so fiddly. There we go. Fine. Done. So, throttle off. Yep, it is. Change the reverse up to forward. Sure the brakes are released. And a wah. I need a couple of them just to get us going. Another one. There we go. Now we kind of want to take off Has that worked? Yes. Then that's also, of course, we can do this, can't we? Looking at the speedo. Open the window, get some air. Make sure we're still moving in roughly the right direction. Yeah, we're looking okay. Zoom all the way up to the back. Now we should still have a stop marker. I don't see one. We don't have the objective marker floating about, but there should still be a marker on the track, I think. Not that necessarily matters overly, we can track the thing at the top. 90 yards to go, 80 yards to go, 70 yards to go, 60 yards, 50, 40, 30, 10, 9, 8, 6, 5, 4, 3. Don't stop. Too late. Close enough. A few yards. Uncouple vehicles. Okie dokie. I love this game when it works. Right, we've got to uncouple 4 vehicles, a bit of a walk. So the end 4 we're going to leave here. So basically, is that 3 tankers and one of these? I don't know what these are. One of these. There we go. Lovely. Stop at location as indicated. I love the step lights, they're a bit cool. Oops, stuck in the door. What? That's odd. Sorts? What? Why is it? Okay. Well, we're in the right. Oh, I'm at the wrong end of the train. Doofus. Of course I am. It's quite funny. It would say, do you want to abandon it? Given that actually it is the same train, but still. Same loco set. Sorry about that. Helps dumb. We left the door open, that would have told me, wouldn't it? right. So throttle's idle, so that's fine. Reverse and traverse, release the brake, what it did. Just put it gently to 3, should get us going. Right, so where are we headed? These should be alright because it's the same route back again. Oh, hang on, what? Oh no, that's right, was right. It's funny, it looked like it had changed. Which did slightly surprise me. Fine, I think we're going back out to where we came from actually, so we're okay. I do love the... It's great we can remove the HUD now on console. It's so good. Because it's a good looking game and it's a shame to have the always have the HUD all over it. Check speed, yep, doing okay. I'm going to leave that creeping along if you bear with me for 1 second. Stop. Oh, that's fine. Sorry folks, I was rather hoping it would keep trundling along a little bit. Just for a couple of minutes, but we're there now and back. Might we crank it up now? Oh yeah. So slightly surprised that taking off the objective marker removes the stop marker as well. I'll have to go through all the settings and figure it out. But you also don't have those sort of approach markers, the multicoloured ones that we used to have, which is a bit weird. So I need to look where they are and perhaps put those. Mind you, I don't mind not having those actually. 250 yards. 200 yards. 150-ish. Right, we'll put a little bit more power on. Still seems to be a little bit variable as to when it needs power, when it doesn't, you know, blah blah, but it's getting there. Right, 80 yards. 70, 60, 50-ish. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1, stop. We changed brakes somehow. Oh well. Let's put the brake on a minute. Right. Cumberland Classification Yard, track 21. So where we head into this time. So the first bit's the same. So where it changes is where? Ah, here. Looks like that's the only change. Okay. Right, so throttle is idle, versa to forward, release the brake, just check I did release all the others, I did, yep, okay, fine. Back to automatics, we're on the right one this time, always a bonus, 3. Six and a half, 7, here we go. Oh, one button, sorry. Oh, right button, just not long enough. 800 yards, okay. Have a swap around the camera again. Seem to be bounded by red signals in 2.5 miles in each direction, which is interesting. Be nice to do a long run on this actually. I'm really looking forward to doing that, but I do want to work through the journey. It's nice to get back on it. So I've been wanting to get back on for a while, just haven't had the between trying to keep up with Farming Simulator and, you know, the new version of Snowrunner and updates and this, that and the other. Can't keep up between that and actual life and work, sadly. And trying to work through The Last of Us, which I still didn't do this week, but never mind. Here we go. Finding our track. We're on the right one. Yes, we are. So we're dropping off a couple more coaches here, or a couple of trucks. Don't know whether we just separate out the two last of these. These ones are grain trailers, I suppose, as opposed to these box cars. Hey tits, no worries. Just doing a little in fact what you actually missed was the bit where it wasn't working again, but we managed to get it working now, and I think either it's just variable and it changes each time I come in and out, or actually I found where the issue is. So it seems to be fine now. It's actually quite fun. Just doing a bit of switching. Going down to 100 yards. Take the power off. Hopefully just enough power to coast in. Which we're dropping quite quickly actually, so maybe not quite enough. Let's bring it back up again. Down to 60. Doing it again, getting confused with the new camera controls. and now I just need a little bit of brake, and now a lot more brake. There we go. Should be us stopped. I'm assuming we'll need to uncouple some vehicles. There we go. And looks like we aren't just removing the last, I think there was only 2 of those sort of, I don't know, I think they're grain carts or something, as opposed to the box cars. Looks like we're losing a box car as well. So let's have a look. Yep, we are. Down the last 2 box cars. Oh no, 3 box cars. Okay. I'll get in the right end of the train this time. That would be helpful, wouldn't it? So how you doing, Titch? I see you on FS, are you? Just saying, never seem to have the time to do it all these days, but it's nice to get back on some trains. Door. Right, so where are we heading? So first things first, throttle to idle, change the reverser. Where are we going? Back out same way, I guess. Yep, pretty much. Okay. Harvest time. Best time, harvest time. Right, so just coming up 700 yards. Oh, I lost a broom. I ended up in a field and I couldn't get it out. So actually it was leased, so I returned it. And I'm now not bothering with brooms, which is unfortunate because my cow shed's getting really, really mucky. Yeah, they're funny things, those brooms. They're great mod, but they are a bit twitchy. There we go, just throttle back a little bit. Oh well, may just have to sell it then. There you go, 200 yards. Still get them squeaky brakes. Oh, something to do with the fact there's actually a brake on. That'll be it. Okay, I'll take a look. That's quite funny. Really, like, you know, I released the brakes that I know were on and the squeaking stops. It really does feel like there was a brake on earlier that just wasn't released for whatever reason. Shouldn't need quite so much power to keep us going now. "25 yards. 15, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, blah." Oh, just. There we go. That'll do. Put some brake on. Okay, stop at location. Different one. Just gradually moving across all of the tracks. which means our change needs to be here, should be, and check the others beyond. Okay. So again, throttle's idle, so that's fine. Reverse it to forward. Release the brakes. Power. Yeah, it's a slightly large yard. Ooh, felt like we were going a bit quick. Oops. Hope that doesn't lose my gold medal. How far we got? 300 yards. Okay, let's start powering up a bit. Keep us at a good speed. The only problem is, it's very pretty to look at when you take the HUD off, but it kind of means can't see where you're going with speed. Right, coming in quite fast. 150 yards. Down to 100. Bring the power up a little bit. It's a little bit of a delay getting the power up. There we go. Uncouple the last three vehicles. Standing up. Don't need to go too far to do that. Oh no, helps you walk through it first. Objective complete. Stop at location as indicated. All the way back out again. Yep, all the way back out again. Not quite so far this time, because we only got a little train. Why aren't we moving? There we go. It's got the squeaking back again. Where's that thing we did a minute ago? Don't know. Not entirely sure. It's here somewhere. Oh well, whatever. Right. 600 yards. Okay. There we go, up to the speed limit. $200 yards to go. Get a little bit more power, don't want to slow down too soon. It should stop pretty quick. Make sure we're on the automatic brake. Yards, 50 yards, 40 yards, 30 yards, and slowing down too much. I can live with that. Now what? Ooh, couple to formation, 15 vehicles. Cool. Right, so first thing we need to do then is change this one. And that actually ought to be enough to get us on our way. Yep, so let's do that then. So back in. Hold the brake on for a minute. Throttle's idle. Going to forward. Release the brake. Give it some welly. Right. Yep, we're moving. Good. Fine. 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 Nope. Change that one. Yep, that one's okay. Not far to go. Yep, brakes off. Let's do a bit more power then. Let's go. Then enjoy your meeting, tits. Catch you later. I'm not sure how long I'll be on, to be honest. It took me a long time to get started. I think I've already done about. Should it have been about an hour? Actually, not sure. Yeah, about an hour. There you go. 120 yards, 100 yards. Maybe we'll start the next one and don't see what happens next. Depending how long it is, may not get through all of it, but we shall see. A little bit more power. A little bit less power. A little bit more power, a little bit less power. Whoa. Stop at location as indicated. Is it straight back out again then? Yep. All the way out this time. Oh, come on. There we go. So that's idle, that's fine. Reverse it to reverse. Release the brake. There we go, we are moving. Just double check the route, we should be alright. I mean, it's the route we've just done. Bit mean for someone to change the points in the meantime. Yeah. 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 All good. Yep. Yeah, wrong button, sorry. It's the one slight downside. The only way you need to get down is to actually look up at the sky. There's a bit of a downside to this control set, but I do like it though. It's much quicker to be able to, you know, swap between camera and steer and controls. Wow, it's a big old consist. Good. So try classic controls, but then you lose the zoom, which is a bit of a shame. I think you can still turn the HUD off. Maybe I should try it. I haven't tried it yet. Do need to get into this game again. A bit more. I suppose the reality is, while I've still got stuff to do on TSW, maybe I should stick to classic controls, otherwise it'll get really confusing when I swap between the two. Or I redo everything on here, but I'm not sure I really want to do that. Right, let's take the power off, just let's drift in. Oh, too far. Too far. Wow, really? It's going to let me get away with that. Ooh, adding more on this time. Crikey. Okay. Oh, we're building it back up again. Actually, I could have done all that while I was driving. Right, so back in. Throttle's idle, first to reverse. Release. Okay. A little bit more. Okay, quite a distance to go to get to those 3 vehicles. Another train running alongside us. Wow, very long train. Good grief, look at that. So which 3 vehicles are we heading to? Oh right, those ones. Okay. Yep, all good. Oh, a bit fast, sorry. Wow, that really is a long train. Oh, I haven't seen those boxcars before. Power just keep us going. All the way up to the other end of the train again. We haven't got 300 yards to go. What's it on about? We're going to hit those with a bit of a shock. Boom. Wowzers. Oh well, definitely connected anyway. That was weird. Why was the distance marker so far out? Uncouple vehicles. Oh, okay. Right. Quite a long run. Have a bit of a jog down the edge of the train. Must be this one. Yep. There we go. Bit in and out, but I guess that's switching for you. Right, so it's in idle, reverse it to reverse, release the brake, which we needed a bit more of because crikey we were coming in fast. Something to do with a rather bad steer on the distance. Okay, out we go. Just keep on the power so we get moving a bit faster. Yep, okay, should be alright because we're just going straight back out. Yep, all good. Try and balance the speed a little bit so we keep at the speed limit. Speed up our progress a little bit. $300 yards to go. Ish. Now 200. There's the warning for our red signal. Be careful of that. 2.5 miles away. I'm hoping I'll stop more accurately than that. bring it down to 10, 70, 60, 40. I'll do. Track 23. Twack 23. Okay. Hang on, so what? Better. So, same old procedure. Reverse to forward, long way on the brakes. Throttle straight to 3. Move it to 4, should be enough to get us going. Okay, so first one should be fine. Yeah. We just set the others, so we're all good. So let's give it some welly. Watch the distancing thing this time, although this time we're just stopping, we're not, I'm assuming we're going to disconnect some of these, some or all of these. So it's not like we're going to hit stationary trucks at great speed again. Sorry, driving over the speed limit again, tut tut. Yep, on the right line. Just knock a little bit of speed off. Same again. Six to 7 yards seems to be about my average. Uncoupled vehicles. There we go. Losing 4 here. I think we've got more than that, so I think we might still have some left. We got space to get between these lot. Hee hee. Only got left 3 or 4. stop at location as indicated. Just gradually get going. And then we can just check the points. Should be right, because I'm assuming we're just going straight back out to where we just came from. Yep. All good. Hate it. I'm still here. Don't recall. Looks like this 140-minute scenario or whatever service, whatever it is, scenario I think, will take up the entire stream, but never mind. We did have to restart it once and do a little bit of training in between. Not that helped massively, but it did confirm there wasn't anything obvious I was missing. Turned out I did miss something, it just didn't tell me I missed it. Hey, it's all a learning thing. So yeah, last 3 carriages, quick peeking. No worries, it. 600, oh, drop speed, watch out, watch out. What was what? The thing that I figured out, I can't find it now. Hang on, let's have a look, see. There was a button somewhere. Cutout valve, this one. It was on cutout and I moved it to freight, and whether that was the reason or not, I'm not sure. But it's been running sweet ever since. So it was all right just about with the 2 locos on their own, but as soon as I connected up to any carriages it just stopped and I couldn't move it. So I wonder if that was it, but there was nothing to tell me that that was what I needed to do. So I think that may have been the thing. A bit quicker actually. 300 yards to go. There we go, knock it down. 70 yards, 60 yards. A little bit more power just to get us moving again. Oh, interesting, because it didn't seem to on this one. Well, 2 yards is not too bad. Couple to formation, 3 vehicles. Okay, well, then first thing we can do is to change that. Brakes are released. Get us in welly, get us moving. Should be okay. Yep. 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 There we There they are. Let's get a move on. Our 40-minute scenario is taking us a lot longer than 40 minutes. Cool. Nice picture. Right, here's we goes. So let's see then this time if the distance marker's right or wrong. It's saying 270 yards. That's not, that doesn't seem too bad actually. 200 yards. 150 coming up. $100. It's still not 80 yards. Sound effects are great. There we go. Nicely done. A bit of brake on. Wait for a moment. Oh, uncouple vehicles. Ah, okay. So basically all of them. I think we're done. Wait for another moment. Door. Oh, I haven't checked where we're going, sorry. Yeah, the sky is nice. They've done a good job actually. I think rather like FS, it's now more dynamic, which is pretty cool. I can get over the train, we can see. Bye bye trucks. Let's give it some welly, come on. Not that much welly. I haven't checked actually, should be alright, I'm guessing we're just going back, right? Oh, I did check, what am I talking about? Okay. Because the only thing about this control setting is you can't fix the camera, you can't have free roam, you know, the free camera and all that sort of stuff. You're a bit more limited, but. There we go. Ooh, that was a bit quick, a bit sudden. There we go. And he got a silver. Oh, that's disappointing. Wow, the gold seemed a lot harder to do. Admittedly, it did take me an hour and 5 minutes to do something that was only supposed to take 40. But there you go. And that was second time round. So what did I need for a gold? Presumably 10,000. So I was a scrape away from getting a gold. But there you go. Tis what it is. Ooh, westbound delivery. Oh, I didn't actually want to start it. Because I'm going to stop now. I better go and do some jobs. Oh, it'd be great to see if my photos get uploaded. That'd be awesome. Place a cut of cars onto the rear of Zurich Q640 waiting in the sidings. Oh. Oh. Different train. Right? Yes, you know. Oh, and it's raining. Oh, cool. Nice. It isn't, it's just there's one version's got an analog thing up here and one's digital, that's all. Ah, cool. Well, sadly I haven't got time to do this now, which is a bit of a pity. But there you go, we'll do this one next time we're back on Sandpatch Grade. Well, I hope you've enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Thanks Tits for coming in and having a chat. I hope you have a good day. And yeah, likes and subscriptions very much appreciated. As I always say, I'm not averse to dislikes. Oh, it is a different one. Look at that horn. Oh, that's awesome. Sorry, I'll stop. It must be a slightly different version of the same logo. But yeah, you know, if there's something you don't like about it, give us a dislike, but give us a comment. We get a few occasional dislikes, but without a comment. So if you've got a dislike, something you don't like about it, let me know, because I'm always keen to improve. So, but yeah, but if you did like it equally, give us a like, and I'll see you again sometime very soon. Bye for now.